I think you can share full screen. Right now, I just Henry.
Share full screen.
Yeah. I mean, full screen for your slide is better.
Okay. Give me a second. Is better?
Yeah, that's good. Hello, Dũng.
Yeah, hello. Ấy, Harry Lê là người Việt hả?
Sao?
Dạ, anh Harry Lee này là người Việt hả? Hay sao?
Người Trung nhé. Sorry, my friend is Vietnamese.
No, all good. No worries.
Yo, what's up, YouTube?
All good.
Where are people now? Please join now. Our speaker already stay here, Henry Lee.
Hey Henry, how are you?
Hey, good. Yourself? Oh, sorry.
All good, brother. All good, brother.
Hi.
Hi, Jack. I think we just wait in 2 minutes and we can start.
Sure.
People can join later. I hope it useful how to join us. Hello, Jack. Where are you, Jack? Are you from the Hacker House or just the grad? Nice. Thank you for joining. Okay, welcome. So today we have a lot of stuff related to AI, Kite AI, the Hackathon, Hacker House, and of course Avalanche. Just 1 minute. Hello, Dũng.
Yeah, let me know when to start.
1 minute.
Sure.
Yeah. Try to get more people.
How long is the presentation supposed to be? Is it 30 minutes or 45 minutes?
I think you can talk about 20 minutes and just
Sure.
like a time lap. You can just question and answer with people here because a lot of people care about Kite AI. So I think they have a lot of questions for you.
Sure.
Also, I heard you prepare for the hackathon coming up. I just tweet about that this morning. If you can share a little bit about this hackathon. It is open for everyone join or just the Singapore.
Oh, which one? Which one are you referring to? Can you send it?
Agentic Playground Hackathon.
Can you send me the link? Let's check which one it is.
Okay. just send on Telegram group.
Sure. Oh, this is a straight X one. Okay.
I saw your I saw Kite AI already mentioned here. So
Yep.
do you have any information about it? You can share later.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, remind me on this. Yeah.
Okay, so people, we start now. So excited to today we have Henry Lee, ecosystem product lead from Kite AI. He will introduce about Kite AI, Avalanche, and AI stuff. And if you guys have any question, please feel free add here. Okay, Henry, are you ready? The start your.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. My name is Henry. I will be using this session today to just introduce a little bit about Kite, specifically more on, I guess, builders and developers side of things. I'll start with like a high level introduction first about myself and the company, and then also I'll pull up a separate slide on what you can do as a developer. So after that, we can also do a little bit of a Q&A question session as well if you'd like. But generally, I think it's just going to be a pretty chill session. Yeah. A bit about myself. So name's Henry. I got into AI and also blockchain around 2017. So it's been quite a long time. This is my research paper if you're interested. It's on decentralized distributed optimization machine learning. I did it in the Oxford Control Group. So I was there for 6 years. And yeah, that's how I started into blockchain and also AI, 2017. Then after that, I joined my professor's company that made autonomous vehicles, self-driving cars. The name was called Oxbotica, as in Oxford Robotics, because it was a spin-off from the Oxford Robotics Lab. My professor was the head of the Oxford Robotics Lab. I joined as a very early machine learning engineer doing model training for traffic light detection, obstacle detection, using LiDAR, you see on the top here, lasers, right? LiDAR, and also computer vision. These are the Bumblebee cameras. So I worked on laser, computer vision cameras, and also radar. And yeah, I did that for a few years. I was an early engineer. And then a few years later, Google and Tencent invested in the company and then became a unicorn. So became very big and then rebranded to Oxa.tech. So this is actually the old name. And this is here me giving a talk to the staff and the colleagues in the company on the newly trained radar machine learning network that I did, which was somewhat of like a breakthrough at the time. So after that, I went back to Asia and then I raised funds and I started a company, a CTO of a AI and blockchain company as well in the consumer and health tech app. Did that for a few years and then founded Super Team Malaysia as well. So I was basically head of Solana for Malaysia for a year doing incubation and ecosystem, similar to what Team1 is doing right now. And after that, I spent a few months traveling and angel investing companies, and met some of the guys at Zetablock Labs, which is a SaaS company. Talked about AI, really liked the people, joined, and then Zetablock Labs turned into Kite. So what Kite is a startup based in Silicon Valley, San Francisco, and it's a Series A company backed by PayPal Ventures, Coinbase Ventures, General Catalyst, and 8VC. Mainly, these are the tier 1 VCs in San Francisco. There's also Avalanche as well, which is also why we are, powered by the infrastructure of Avalanche, and we're good friends with Avalanche. You know these names. I mean, they're big names in Web3 as well, and also non-Web3. So yeah, very small team comparatively speaking. We have less than 20 people actually. A lot of people think we have maybe like 80 or 100 people. So that includes engineers as well. So before I go into what Kite AI does, right, I want to like take a step back first and then explain what is the agentic economy, right, agentic internet. So there's a consensus right now in Silicon Valley, right, that the last 5 years was a mobile-first internet, which means that everything that you did on the internet, be it buying something or listening to music or subscribing to Netflix, right? Everything is mostly done on the mobile, and that's how you see the rise of big companies, right? Like Google, who powered the mobile era with Android, and Apple, right? And then Spotify, Airbnb, Amazon, Shopee, all these mobile-first apps, right? And right now, the consensus is that the next 5 years will most probably be a agentic first internet, which means that in the past, if you wanted something, you probably use a mobile phone first to discover that service or product and download the app, right, to get it. But in the future with agents, right, you would have personal assistants like Jarvis, in Iron Man, which would basically help you schedule your meetings on Google Calendar, help you book an Uber ride, help you buy something on Amazon or Shopee, help you, I don't know, order food on DoorDash, help you check the weather, right? So basically there's an extra layer in between you and those products and services and apps, instead of you needing to download and create accounts of 5 or 10 different apps, right? You just collapse it down to maybe 2 or 3 agents who would do all that for you. So agents, right, in the ideal world would be like your secretary or like your personal assistant, right? The problem right now is that agents today are more like advisors. You ask it like, okay, what hotel should I book when I go to Singapore next week, for example? I want it to be, a short distance from the conference center, and I want it to be, let's say, 2 or 3 stars hotel, for example, right? And this budget. So agents today can search online and scrape and then recommend you a list, right? But you still need to click on those lists and create an account, pay using a credit card and all that. So basically today, right, agents are more like advisors and not like personal assistants, because they are unable to execute payments on your behalf. And that's really one of those critical infrastructure that we take for granted as humans in today's mobile first digital age, which does not exist for the agentic internet yet. So what we think is that if we can provide the infrastructure, right, which includes identity, which includes a control and governance layer, which includes payments, right, we will be able to level up the capabilities of agents from mere advisors to real, true personal assistants and secretaries that will increase your productivity and efficiency in the future. So that's what Kite is doing. We're building the infrastructure for the agentic internet. And that is what we are positioned to do. I can go a little bit more into some details as well, but I'll do one by one. Now, Kite has 2 main products. One is the Kite Passport, and the other is the settlement layer. And the settlement layer is basically the equivalent of like Swift for the agentic internet. And how we're doing it is through our own L1 blockchain, which is powered by Avalanche. And the way we are thinking about things, right, is that we have a Kite Passport, which is essentially like a PayPal wallet, because we're backed by PayPal. It's like a PayPal wallet for your agent, which means that you can top up money into this wallet, and then you can tell your agent, okay, you know what, this wallet is now yours to use, right? You can use this wallet to deduct the funds to book me the hotel, buy me the food or groceries, or call me an Uber or a taxi, right? So that's what Kite Passport is. And then the settlement layer, right, is the chain in which, obviously all the benefits of the blockchain and tokens, right, are realized. Now, the problem with adoption for agents, right, amongst the mainstream consumers is, people lack trust towards agents because they're not sure how agents work, right? There's no transparency into the thinking process or like the decision process of an agent. What did an agent hallucinate or make this decision? It's very hard to explain, right? And is there an ability to control these agents if, say, it makes a mistake, right? These are some of the barriers for entry, right, for humans to adopt agents, and that's why we are adding this sort of trust and governance layer here. For that, is one of the base layers to support like agentic payments. So let me think what else I can talk about. Yeah, so for okay, maybe I talk a little bit more about the settlement layer. So why is a settlement layer important, right? So a settlement layer is important because right now in the traditional finance realm, right, for merchants, merchants want to have instant settlement. When you pay for something on 7-Eleven, the merchant wants to get the money in their bank account immediately, which is not the case right now for using the traditional payment and also banking methods, not necessarily, especially not for cross-border payments. Whereas in blockchain, right, if you send a USDC or USDT stablecoin, right, across borders, it doesn't really matter where that address is. It arrives almost instantly with very low fees, right? So there are benefits to cross-border payments with blockchain, and that's actually one of the forex exchange, right? Is actually one of like the cross-border forex exchange is actually one of the highest fees in the entire stack for cross-border payments. And I think it's 10 to 50 bips, I think, if I remember correctly. There's also other advantages, right, to blockchain, like programmability, instant settlement, and stuff like that. Everybody knows, smart contracts and all that. But there's also an issue, right, with like traditional blockchain methods, which is, it's difficult for users to onboard, right, with private keys, handling their own private keys, needing to sign a transaction every time. These are just, not things that are very natural for like the normies, right? So there's definitely challenges, pros and cons, right, of like the traditional payment and banking system versus just the traditional like blockchain system. So, what is like what is the system, right, for payments and finance and settlement that is the best of both worlds, right? That has the cross-border, low fees, instant settlement of blockchain without the friction of onboarding and private keys and stuff like that of blockchain. So that's where we are really thinking about, the design philosophies, right, of the passport, the wallet, and also the settlement layer. So going into some of the unique features, right? So I'll talk about zero fee RPC later, I guess. But essentially, there's this idea of delegate payments. And what delegate payments basically means, right, is that you delegate the right to make payments to your agent instead of you needing to click approve for every single transaction, which is how traditional blockchains work, right? Everything you sign, right? Every transaction that goes through, you need to sign. So that's how we try to reduce the barrier of entry for people to do agentic finance and agentic payments, right? Where we introduce the idea of delegate payments, which essentially introduces 3 controls, which is a budget, a scope, and a duration, which means that you grant your agent a budget. Let's say you can only spend $100, right, on Amazon shopping. And you set a scope, meaning you can only use this $100, right, for Amazon shopping for shoes, for example. right? So it's not going to take you $100 and buy a hyperliquid perps or something like that. And the third thing is duration. You specify, okay, you have a budget and then you have a scope, and this authorization, right, only exists for, say, 2 days, for example. And then after that, the authorization is revoked. So you define a delegate's payment scope by these parameters of budget, scope, and duration. These are just like some of the controls, right, that we add for delegate payments by agents. Yeah. So we already, as of now, we're already live with the Kite Passport. So you can try it out. I can show some demos later. Our settlement layer is also live. Excuse me, it's also live already, and it's an EVM chain. It's a powered by Avalanche, which means that everything you do on Avalanche, everything you do on Ethereum can be done on Kite. There's no special SDK or any tooling that you need. Yeah, it's just deploy, just deploy it using the correct RPC endpoints, and that's all available on our docs. Docs are docs.gokite.ai. So very simple. I'll go into that dev site a little bit more later. The only difficulty is that you might find it difficult to get Kite native tokens for gas. But for anybody who needs it, right, I suppose we can work on an arrangement. Maybe you can send some to Team1, and Team1 can distribute those tiny amount of gas tokens for anybody who wants to develop. So going to the demo, yeah, these are just like some screenshots of like our product in action. Select a scenario, navigate, pack my bag for a token next week under $25, before you want to sleep, stack, find me apartments in San Francisco. So I hope this works on YouTube embedding, but let's see. Can you guys hear the music or no?
No.
No music? Okay, never mind then.
Never mind, all good. I think
So, sorry, no music, right? Yeah, so let me replay. So this is, okay, so this is basically, if you look here, right, chat code, code, this is actually the desktop for Claude. Yeah. So you go to your standard Claude, and then you tell it, you install the Kite wallet, which is a skill, very easy. You just say Claude install Kite skill. And then, yeah, so you then tell it, give me a second. Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, so this is saying, I want to buy some snacks, deliver it to the Kite office here in San Francisco. And this is a real demo that we currently use in the San Francisco office, by the way, regularly. So then it's going to tell you, okay, I have these snacks, confirm that you want me to pay using the USDC on ETH, for example. And then it creates a spending session. You approve that session, $3, and specify it only lists for 1 hour. And then go back. And you see your balance deducted, and Claude actually use your Kite Passport balance. And then it's going to make that order from Amazon for you and deliver it to your place. And so this is the actual snacks that gets delivered to our office in San Francisco regularly. And that's how we top up our snacks from now on. And here are some of the the YouTube demos. You can check it out. Amazon shopping here, apartment hunting here. I'll let people wait for like 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and then there is, well, I'm not sure if I need to show this. I guess maybe we don't need to. You can check out more in YouTube. Similar apartment hunting, more product demos in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. New hires, onboarding HR, travel agents, right? So, yeah, I think we're almost time, and we haven't talked about dev side of things yet. So, yeah, you know, founders are people from Databricks, PhD in machine learning. That's how I got along with Chi. Databricks PM, Berkeley, PhD in machine learning, ensemble machine learning. Actually, that's how what we actually talked about together. Scott used to work many years in Uber doing like the scale.ai data annotation stack, and he was also one of the founding engineers of Salesforce Einstein AI, and was also a serial entrepreneur. Yeah. Very technical team. If you see, like, even the people doing marketing is McKinsey and PhD, and you know, the person doing BD, Lele, she's also from MIT and Harvard, all technical geeky people. And yeah, I think that's mostly it for the intro. I will spend a little bit more time talking about the dev side of things, and then we can go into Q&A, I guess. Do we have time for that?
Yeah, for sure. But I think people will have some question for you first.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys feel free to ask a question. We have the opportunity for you guys.
I just shared the docs link. That's probably all you need to know. docs.go-kite.ai. You just need to know the RPC endpoint. It's an EVM, so you can just deploy any Solidity smart contract as well. Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, you can chat on the chat. We got the first question.
Can a revenue model and sources of revenue stream. So for if you think about like Kite Passport as a wallet, right, then it's similar to how PayPal or Stripe works, right? You just want a volume, and then you charge for a certain amount of volume. Though, how should I put this? So Kite Passport currently already supports more than 80 products and services right now, which means that you can use Kite Passport to do shopping. You can even use it for like image generation. You know, you want to create a poster, let's say for this event, right? You say, hey, can you create a poster for me for this event? And it has to be this logo. And traditionally, you would basically go to some website and then create an account, buy some subscription or top up credits, and then use it once and then never go back, right? But for the agentic economy, it's everything is done by jobs. So you just want one poster. So you only pay for one poster, let's say like 50 cents, for example. And then it deducts from your balance and then gives it to you. That balance, right? We don't charge anything now, but like, because we're in the growth phase, but you know, we could charge a small amount, percentage, right, of that transaction as fees for the platform, just like the App Store right now. Apple App Store currently charges, I think, 20-30% of every transaction on every app, which is a lot of money. But yeah, in terms of, can also charge based on a fee for using a settlement layer. But again, because we're growth phase, we're not charging anything now. Yeah. We also have other things ongoing that's under development, which we haven't announced yet, which is a little bit more developer tooling and more on like token controls and AI token costing management and controls layer. Yeah. How large is the market opportunity with X402? So X402 was pretty big, I think, last year. Or at least like when Coinbase was pushing for it, it was pretty big. However, I think a lot of the usage on X402 is not necessarily always, you know, it's hard to tell like who are the users of X402, right? Even if there's a lot of volume. And for Kite, right, it's not just X402. We support everything, X402 and MPP, UCP, ACP, AP2, any. We're not in the business of defining a protocol, right, or a payment protocol. At least not now. We want to work with everybody who is in the ecosystem and grow the pie. So if if X402 becomes successful, we become successful as well. If, say, I don't know, ACP becomes successful, then we want to be successful as well alongside ACP. So we're agnostic in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I had another question. So can the payment be reversed?
What's the question?
Can payment be reversed?
Can what?
Reversed.
Can a payment be reversed?
Yeah.
Can the payment be reversed? Well, let me think. Currently, no, in the sense that, let's say you pay from a tech standpoint, no, because it's settled on chain. If it's an on-chain payment, if it's an off-chain payment, then it could, because we support off-chain as well, right? With like virtual credit cards and stuff like that. But if there is a party that wants to support the use case of refunds, right, and insurance on chain, our infrastructure can support that. It's just I think it's more a question of who is going to provide that service. You get what I mean? As in, like, I think it's more like a business model and an off-chain thing to provide refunds, not a technical thing. Yeah. Because if it's a technical thing, the most you can do is just escrow. But someone needs to put in extra money in the escrow to refund the user, right? So I think it's more like a business question thing there. How does Kite Passport handle agent private key management? How does Kite Passport handle agent private key management? So we use Privy as a provider. So however Privy works, that's how it works under the hood, which is pretty secure. Privy just got purchased by Stripe, and Stripe also uses Privy, to power all sorts of things. Could we top up the balance by fiat directly now in Kite Passport, or just you can do both. You can do fiat or stablecoins. In fact, we just rolled out something which allows you to deposit multi-chain, meaning you can deposit from Bit to whatever, and we increase the efficiency and reduce the fees involved as well, because you don't need to do a lot of swaps now. We just natively support multi-chain, which means that you can transfer from base to base, your base wallet to your base wallet in Kite, or your Kite wallet in base. Yeah. So yeah, we support that. Fiat, yes, through on-ramping. We also improve our on-ramping system. In fact, I have a call again with our on-ramper later after this. But yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Any more questions?
Awesome. I think people here got a lot of questions, but I will ask you one more. Okay. So a lot of founder and developer here, they are joined the Hacker House in Da Nang, Vietnam, and they never try Kite AI. So what is the best way for them to start building on Kite AI ecosystem?
Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. Let me maybe okay, so I don't know how to do this, but I'll just share this really quickly. Yeah, this is very simple. Long story short, right? All you need to do to develop on Kite is change the RPC endpoint really into the chain ID, and all the info is in docs.gokite.ai. Again, the only difficulty probably you will be facing is to actually get gas tokens for Kite. Kite tokens on Kite native chain, right? because right now the Kite tokens that you see traded on exchanges, right, is the non-native version, is the ERC20 version. So again, if you need gas, tell Team1, I suppose we can distribute some small amount. Don't treat it as an airdrop, just purely for development.
Yeah.
The gas on Kite doesn't cost a lot, to be fair, so it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, we also have yeah, there's not much that is like very different, at least now, right? You know, supports all these things on out of the box, right? Remix, you know, MetaMask and all that. Oh yeah, MetaMask doesn't support the Kite chain natively, so you need to just manually add like a custom network. Again, you just go to MetaMask and then add, you know, the chain ID, the RPC endpoint and stuff like that. All that is in the docs. Yeah, really, the thing that you need to know is this thing, right? Network configs, right? And oh yeah, we have a Kite scanner as well and a faucet, testnet faucet. So this is like the one pager of what you need to know, right, as a developer. And what was I thinking? Oh yeah, we also have a zero fee RPC. So you can check that out. What it basically means is that I mean, you can check the docs, but one of the RPCs, this is the standard RPC, right? rpc.go-kite.ai, which under the hood is these three regions. But we also have an RPC that if you use it, any transactions that you submit to the RPC, right, will be zero gas. So let's say you transfer from wallet A to wallet B on Kite Chain, you transfer one stablecoin. If you use this RPC, you have to pay a certain amount of Kite for gas. But if you use that RPC, then it will be free, basically. We pay that gas on your behalf. So yeah. Also, if you want to do stable coins, right, you can use the bridge. Let me just double confirm. So you can use I guess like Team1 can summarize all this info, but you can use a Lucid bridge as well. I'll share here for USDC. Yeah, USDC to bridge USDC into Kite Chain. You can also use Stargate to bridge PYUSD. But Kite tokens itself is not supported. Only stablecoins are supported for the bridge. So here are just some other things as well. But if you've got any questions, right, just ask Team1. We can support. Yeah. So yeah, that answers the question on how to develop. Literally, just change the config and get some gas tokens if you need to. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can share this file for me. I can share for everybody here. They can check on the link in the workshop that.
Yeah, better to use the docs though, because that's like the source of truth, right? Just let me find the network. I mean, you can save all the links, I suppose. Let me find it for you, because we might update some things, right?
Yeah.
Let me look for. Yeah, there's also some very basic examples, which is just, you know, like standard like, you know, Solidity development stuff. Okay, I found the network information in the docs. It's just same info here. So yeah, you can check out these links. And I think these are mostly what you need to know, really. Yeah. And then obviously if you want to know you know, about the product and all that, go to GoKite.ai, go to follow us on Twitter to know the updates. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Any more questions so far?
You test.
Oh yeah, I don't have any questions, but I really like the passport idea, Henry. I think you guys are the first one to do something like this, is it?
Let me think. Are there are some places that are similar-ish, like Crossmin. We also work with Crossmin. But Crossmin, I think, are more like backend. They provide like similar functionalities of, payments for your agents and wallet, but they're more on backend. We also have the, a front end and the skill that allows you to do it. And Link is a wallet by Stripe that kind of does something similar, like CLI as well.
Got it.
But they don't support delegate payments, which means that you need to approve for every single transaction because, I don't know, it's like a legal thing or I don't know, internal organizational thing. Yeah, I don't think they will support it for months. I think, yeah, at least.
Yeah, so I think you guys are like one of a kind doing this. That's super cool. I feel like.
We try. We work very hard.
Yeah,
Very
dude.
small.
I've been seeing Kite on Twitter really often. I really like the product as well. I don't build much in crypto, but I do like you guys and what you guys are doing. It's awesome.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, support us on social media and stuff. And
of course, man. Yeah.
it's all very, very supported. Very, very appreciated.
Yeah, I always.
Always, bro.
Okay, Henry, can you check the chat? The people they interested in your upcoming hackathon.
Okay, so I think it's the Straight X one, right? The Straight X Hackathon is next month, I think, right? And I think it's going to be held in Singapore over a weekend. I think it's like a 3-day session, and I think I will be around. So I think I will be there, and yeah, I think we're supporting the we're basically doing this collaboration, right? And this Straight X is also pretty close to like some of the institutions in Singapore. So we thought that why not? Could be a good idea. So they're mostly on the ground doing it, and we're supporting. So yeah, I would say for the details, right, of the hackathon, right, probably best to follow Straight X's announcements and news as the source of truth. Yeah, because I'm personally not on the ground organizing it, so I don't want to give like the wrong info.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll probably be around. Yeah.
Or maybe in the future we can do one in Vietnam. I hope so.
Yeah, isn't GM Vietnam happening in what, 2 months or something?
No, it not
No?
happen. Yeah.
Is GM Vietnam happening this year?
No more GM Vietnam, but this August we will have convention happen in Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, Vietnam is nice. I've been to Ho Chi Minh. I've been to Da Nang. When I was doing Super Team Solana stuff. So, yeah, I mean, sure. Let us know, right? What your plans are, and we can discuss.
Yeah. So, all right.
Cool. Any more questions so far? All good.
Good.
Yeah. Again, I guess like if you need any support and stuff, talk to Team1. Avalanche has been very good to us. Always happy to help, and I myself have done ecosystem before, so I'm always happy to support. The only thing is that we are very slow because we're less than 20 people, including engineers, remember, and we're doing a whole chain and the whole wallet product as well. So please be patient, and we do our best. Yeah. Cool. Anything else?
No more question. Do you want to share something for upcoming event from Kite AI? Like sit up.
I'm just gonna do like that. So upcoming events, I think you can expect to see us in like the major ones like Token, KPW. Yeah, I think out of like those, like who exactly is gonna go, we never know. We usually only know like maybe a few days before. But yeah, you probably expect to see us there. If you get the chance to be in America, right, especially Silicon Valley, we will always be doing like a lot of AI events and developer builder events there regularly. Anyway, we even host a lot of events in the San Francisco office. We don't have an office outside of San Francisco. It's the only one. But yeah, I would say like keep an eye out, right, on probably LinkedIn and Twitter. We have I think we have three actually, 2 or 3 official accounts. There's a Kite AI official one. I think we have a ecosystem account as well for more like organic events and stuff like that. We also have a foundation account, I think, but it's mainly the ecosystem and the official one. Yeah. So yeah, check out the Luma as well, I suppose. Yeah, subscribe to the Luma on Kite AI. Yeah, that would be a good source of truth as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
cool. I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we get into Singapore Hackathon?
Can you get what?
Can we get to participate in the Singapore Hackathon? Would love to.
Can you participate?
Like participate. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, like, are you not able to sign up to the hackathon?
Oh, I mean, I think it's very selective, is it?
Yeah. Again, right. Straight X is the source of truth here, but I wouldn't. I mean, like, I don't. I would say just go through the process, right? Apply. If you, for some reason, get blocked, raise it to Team1. Maybe we can ask what's going on. But again, I'm not the organizer, so if you face any big problems, then I guess I raise it to Team1, and then we'll look into it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it happened in Singapore, so maybe you need to travel to Singapore to join this hackathon.
Yeah, I'm actually planning to go to network school, so good excuse to also get into hackathon.
Yeah, I think network school is just like really close, right? Just like a bus ride away to Singapore. So yeah.
Yeah, I was there like last year in May. Been there for like a couple of months.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. No more question, right? So I hope you guys enjoy this session. Thank you so much, Henry. Yeah, for joining.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, pleasure.
Yeah, we hope you maybe in future go to Vietnam. We will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, add me on Twitter. Shameless plug.
Yeah, to keep
I
in touch.
try to tweet every day as well about stuff like this. Yeah, and I don't know, like I can retweet this as well, depending on if you guys are doxed or undoxed. But yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Hope everyone have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See ya.